Hello everybody and welcome back to Academiopolis, where we just had an earthquake go through, and we appear to be doing okay-ish. We've got most of it back up and running at this point, but we need to do a little bit of cleanup. So let's go ahead and get this rebuilt. And then the question is, are there any other roads that I missed?
Last year, Horse Economy 3 smashed PC sales
I
records
think
and took the
this one.
industry by storm. Now the hit Equine Economic
Anything else?
Simulator has a new expansion.
Oh, I think that's good.
The cutthroat world of real estate. Horse Economy 3, stable markets. Can you work your
Yeah, I'm
way
pretty sure that's good at this point. So now we just need to wait for some of these buildings to be searched.
Can you work your way under the fence
Like this one over here.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Spreadsheets have never been hotter. Pre-order now.
Spreadsheets are always amazingly hot. That's how spreadsheets work, commercial. Okay. Just continue searching.
Have you been hearing more about disasters lately? I'm not sure if it's just
Get rid of
what I hear
some of
around
these
here,
buildings.
or it just didn't happen as much when I was younger.
Is there
Maybe I
anything
just
up
wasn't
over
paying
here?
attention.
No, this all
One
looks
time, the
fine
street
over
behind my
here.
house just disappeared. It
There's
was
some
there
things up
one
here,
day,
though.
then gone the next. The weird thing was,
That earthquake did some damage. Nowhere near as much as the tsunami did. That was a huge mess.
maybe I can disappear.
We have flooding over
That
here?
is scary. I need to play another song.
Square Packages, the packaging specialists, are proud to present a box.
I think we're
of
okay.
houses.
We had pumping services on the job. Sounds good.
And the family Bible.
Okay, so let's just finish this up over
It's a
here.
tale about opening your heart, finding acceptance, and inventing the most
Just need to search a
shipping and
few
packaging
more
that
buildings.
mankind has ever known. Proving that to find what's in your soul, you have to look outside the box.
There we go.
And
Just a
open the
couple more.
box, which is a house, your home. And that truly is the greatest
One
gift
there.
of all. Tune in every
And one
Wednesday
over
night
here.
for this once-in-a-week-time television event, A Box on Both Your Houses, presented by Square Packages, the packaging specialists.
There. Excellent. Has everything been searched now, or very close to it?
Due to unusually short fingers, which are a characteristic of my family line,
I think that's close to it. Oh, this needs to be rebuilt. There we go. An elementary school got taken down.
The lowest prices possible on athletic gear.
Anything else? I mean, we've got some fires going on, but that should be under control.
Every day to get you the best deals. I'll never drop the ball on prices. And that's
Apparently this
because
hasn't
my
been searched
prices
yet.
and my customers' happiness are not affected by the short
Oh, this is a radio
in the
mast?
advertisement.
I
Just
think.
remember, when the game's on the line, who do you count on?
It'll take a helicopter to get there. Or is that a...
That's who.
That's just a random singleton power line. Like...
This is City's radio.
And I can't...
You know, like
Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just get rid of it. It's irrelevant. There we go. Anything else? I think... Oh, this needs to be rebuilt. The trade school burned down. Is this a fire helicopter? Yes, it is. Okay. Well, they've got this under control, I think. I hope. We maybe could use an additional fire helicopter depot, realistically. So I think we'll put one down right here. Get ourselves 3 more fire helicopters. Oh, is this road damaged? Yeah, that road is. Okay. Get rid of that, or rather fix that. And then we've got some high crime over here. Maybe we should have police helicopters as well over on the prison island. We already do have one, actually. Okay. Can't rebuild that just yet. The police academy is a little singed, but it's fine. Okay, that needs to be searched now, the IT club does. We can go ahead and rebuild the trade school fountain. And in general, this whole area is a little singed, but I'm sure it'll be fine. The fire is now out, so that's fantastic. So we just need to search the IT club, and then we'll rebuild that. And then I think that's everything taken care of from the earthquake. Now, how are we doing on the liberal arts campus? We do need an academic work, and we've already gotten that funded. The attractiveness is high enough, but we do need to get a few more students over here. So hopefully that'll happen soon. Why is the disaster response unit not responding to the IT club? We have quite a few of them right here. Oh, we need water to the fire helicopter depot. We'll just run like that. Should solve it, I think. Yeah, okay, we're good. Excellent. Okay, so far so good on that front. Are we charging a toll to the police? That would be funny if we were. Gotta pay for this somehow, you know? Got ourselves an intelligence agency and a police headquarters over here, but overall, this is going to take some time to get this properly filled up. Like, this is an enormous prison, and it is not set up like the campus areas. Although I still say, prisons and airports in particular would be fascinating places to put that system. Where you can, like, place runways, and you can place, like, helicopter depots for chasing escaped prisoners, and walls, and exercise yards, and that'd be really neat. Hopefully they go that route. Make more of this sort of thing with the campuses. Okay, let's rebuild the IT club. And it looks like the police academy is getting a little less singed. They're cleaning it up. Fantastic. So, how are we doing on our traffic? Probably poorly. Over here, do we have a big traffic jam? Yeah, we absolutely do. Okay. Well, that's exciting. And then over here, how are we doing? This has got a decent amount of trucks utilizing it. That's good. Over here, we've got some utilizing it. Not a ton. And now, for the real question. This is a bit congested. But it looks like it's somewhat under control. And this over here is actually almost working. The core issue is still that we can't control which are turn lanes and which aren't. A viewer did recommend a mod to me for that in my comments. I might give that a go. Because it's kind of obnoxious that they're all using this lane, because this is the only turn lane. This is a straight ahead lane, or in fact both of these lanes just go this way. Of course, this is only one lane this way now. So that would be interesting. But I would very much like for there to be asymmetrical roads in the base game. Unfortunately, that doesn't appear to be a thing, so I might have to find a mod for that too. Yeah, I don't see any asymmetrical roads. Because it would be very handy to have 2 lanes going this way, 1 lane going this way. Specifically right here. It then branches into 2 lanes here, out this way. And then we could, with that mod, potentially control the lanes, which ones are turn lanes and which ones aren't. And that would go a long ways towards solving this. Because I think that with the tools that we have, we just need this to be in a different place. Like, we just are driving too much traffic to this region with both of these here. So as long as it remains vanilla, I think that's going to remain true. Now this over here is doing okay, I guess. But again, I would very much like for the ability to control which direction these are going. So I think I might look into that mod. I'm not sure if I'll do it this play session, so it might be a few episodes before I do. I'll think about it, and we'll see. I don't usually like changing things like what mods are installed this late into a playthrough because it can mess with save files and cause incompatibility issues. You're usually better off to start a fresh game with things like that, so it might end up being that way. I'll probably test it off camera and see if it breaks anything. But for now, we definitely need to get a few more students into the Pine Institute of Social Sciences. We have some commercial demand. And we don't really have very many places to expand to. I mean, there's this island, but I kind of don't want to put anything important down over here because this is way out of the way, and we don't really have good ways to get on and off of this highway. I mean, we could elevate this and build proper on-off ramps. That might not be the worst idea. Let's go ahead and do that. So then we would get this out of here. Do something like that, and then connect this in like so. Probably need to knock this back a little bit further. Then we'll bring this on the lowest elevation step to 1, 2, 3, 4 elevation steps. And then we would bring this over here, around here. And then just link that in. 1, 2, 3, 4 elevation steps. This is awkward snapping. I'd want it to be right about here-ish. And then just connect in. It's not the prettiest, but it'll have to do for now. And then we can have an off-ramp over here. That sloped too steep. We could do it here, though. And then an on-ramp over here. And then an off-ramp over here. And this is going to be awkward with this road leading like this. We might have to redo this road. Up like that. I would prefer it if this were over here, more like that. And these need to be inversed, I think. Well, that actually goes like that. There we go. Just that one needed to be inversed. And then we can connect this road up with the curve tool and have it come in over here. There we go. Now it's a little less awkward. Yeah, that should do the trick. We should not need any more throughput through here. Like, there's no real reason for people to be out here unless if they work in any of these facilities. So this is kind of our disaster coordination island. This is our prison island. We should maybe consider putting some garbage collection out here, though. Like, perhaps a recycling center only. Just as, like, a backup, and also to service this area and the prison island. So, like, there. Do I have road maintenance out here? Because that would be a good thing to have out here as well. We do not currently. Let's go ahead and get road maintenance here. There. That should help out this area road maintenance-wise. Excellent. So yeah, I mean, I don't think there's a whole lot more that we can do to alleviate this situation without the ability to directly control which lanes are turn lanes and which aren't. I think this is pretty much, it is what it is at this point. I mean, this is flowing okay right now, but at peak times, like when we have a heavily loaded train and a heavily loaded plane coming in, and they're trying to come back to these locations as well, that's when we have significant traffic issues. But right now, this is okay here. And right now, this is mediocre at best. I'm not a big fan of this. But again, I would like to have control over these turn lanes so that we can utilize all 3 lanes here. That would be very nice. But alas, that is not to be. At least not without that mod. Yeah. I'll think about it. Maybe I'll give it a go, see if it messes up the save game. Hopefully it wouldn't. But you never can tell. We do need some commercial, but we're pretty much built out. That said, maybe I should just end this series at some point soon. I mean, we need to level up this college, right? And that's basically all we've got left as far as the core purpose of this playthrough. We're definitely getting to the end here. There's not a lot more that we can do. And then the question is, what do we do after? That is a question. I did just purchase Age of Wonders Planetfall. I have barely any idea what I'm doing in that game, but maybe that would be a good thing to replace this. I don't know. I'll have to think about that. But we have a lot of demand coming in and really nowhere to build. So at this point, we're kind of just waiting for this college to level up. And that's going to be a pretty lengthy process. So I think what we'll do is we'll finish up the prison island, and I'll need to figure out a few more things to do here. So let's just get some roads going through, kind of like, I do want to be angle snapped. Roads going through over here to, say, here. And then this road would connect there, or perhaps... That's a bit of a yikes. Maybe we should take this road out of here, connect it in here, connect this road like that. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Now then, we can put in something kind of dumb here. Like, we could potentially put in flood walls down over here and pretend that these are prison walls. That could work. So I would need to go a little further than this. So this would come down, space already occupied. This would come down basically like that. And we're pretending that these are prison walls. They're actually flood walls, but there aren't any prison walls in the game. So this is space already occupied. So this would need to move up a little bit further. We can just move it in on this side. Kind of like that, but that's... We needed to go 1 block further. Okay. Ooh. Okay, we need to terraform this a little bit. So we're going to need a little bit more space over here. Not a lot, just a smidgen. About like that. We build this in. Oh, no, we need a little more space still. This is potentially going to cause some water issues. Yep. Here comes the water. There it goes, though. Excellent. Okay, we don't have power over here, but they're just prisoners. What do they need power for? No, I'm kidding. We're gonna... We're definitely gonna replace this. So we're going to need to bring this back a little bit. And then bring this up to around... Is that high enough? That may be high enough. And drop it, like, here?
Italian leather.
That's not connected, technically.
New is Italian for
So we'd need to bring it there.
Take the second best of Milan, and with an
Okay, let's actually just remove this.
return it to you. Just because you don't
And connect that in like
doesn't
that.
mean you shouldn't
And then
have
that would
it.
connect like that. There. That'll give power to this.
Clothes, but not clothes.
Excellent. Okay. So, let's continue putting up our prison walls. We're going to need to take this out of here, actually.
The city has a lot to offer.
And so we would have it be right about here.
Drop me a line and let me know.
Like that.
In the meantime, let's play some more music.
And then this would connect in
Hammer Bank,
right
We
there.
want you to trust us with your money, because it's with your money that we can
And then
make
would
you
come
more
up
money.
this
Well,
direction.
It's not funny business, it's money business.
We'll need a little
You
bit more
give your
space
money
over
to us,
here.
and it will grow with interest. That's the plan, at least. Maybe that's
So
too
then we
complicated
would
for you.
expand
Imagine
this
planting a
out
money
over
tree
this
on
way
the
a
ground and
little
watering
bit. We'll
it.
need a little space over
Imagine
here
if
as
you had a
well.
money pet, and you fed it more money, and after digesting it would...
So it would then
Okay,
be
You wanna go
something
money fishing, so you use a
about
little money to catch
like
big money. You know,
that,
just come in and talk to us. We have
in
even
theory.
more metaphors that allow us to avoid
We'll let this
saying
water
what we
settle
really do
down a
with
little
your
bit.
money. Banhammer Bank. Feed the money
And
monster.
then we will
What does
just
it feel
go ahead
like
and
to
continue
drive a
building
plow?
our prison.
What does it feel like to steer
Um,
a river?
This is angle snapping on.
Smell like
Okay.
to smell a
It's not
mountain.
wanting to angle snap.
At Jubilee, we're
least not
committed to
angle snap
letting
in a
you do
straight
the
fashion.
impossible. And now we've
So I guess we'll need to
succeeded
bring
in
it out
letting you
this way.
drive the undrivable.
Okay.
The Jubilee Dementia.
And then bring this in
Car
over
engineers said
here.
shouldn't be made. Test drive
Okay,
one today,
turn off that angle
and
snapping. That is not what I want.
Scientists for decades
There.
claimed was beyond the realm of safe driving.
So this is going to be breaking some
Be reasonable or be
breaking some
fast.
power lines. That's on water?
This is
Okay,
Cities
there we go.
Radio, home of music.
So then we'll bring this out like so. Space already occupied. We actually need to bring this out a little further. Needs to be here. And I think here. Okay, there we go. So naturally we'll need to get those power lines set up properly. But there we go, we've got actual prison walls now. They have to exit through the toll booth. Okay, we can't get this any further this way, unfortunately. I'd like to have the walls going to here, but that's not an option currently. Okay. So, now we need to get our power back in here. We need to reconnect this. There we go. And then we'll go ahead and elevate our power up to here. Actually, looking at this, I think we're better off to try to drop our power here if we can fit it. It doesn't want to let me put it there. Yeah, that's going to be awkward. We can try to drop it, like, right here. And then just build something on the other side, potentially. And then put something here. It would need to be... I mean, we could have all of this in here be devoted to prison space. So we could have a prison, like, right here. And then theoretically a second one here. But we're just going to run the power over like this for now. Okay, so there's some progress on the prison island. Nice, nice. I think we kind of don't want any of these beaches to exist anymore. So I think we want to just make them go away. As much as we can, anyway. Let's go ahead and have more strength here. Let's just remove as many of these beaches as we can. We've got too much soil right now, so we'll need to deposit some over here. This is going to be a lot of soil that we're going to have to deposit. That's okay. So we want to get rid of all of this that we can. Excellent. The water is going to take that over eventually. Is that going to flood? I think that's going to maybe break the flood wall. Oh, that's real close. It did a little bit, but we're good. Excellent. Now this over here could still use a little bit of leveling, but we need to get rid of some soil. And so we shall. There we go. Okay. Now let's see about getting rid of some of this shoreline. It's very hard to see at night like this. Oh my. That's exciting. Is that going to be underwater? I guess we're going to find out. It looks like it is. Excellent. Yeah, it is very hard to see at night. So that's a thing. Well, we'll just continue putting in some soil over here. There we go. And I just want to take out everything over here. Except for, I don't want to take out all this. Like, that can go back. Okay. This is going to be flooded for a little bit, but that's fine. It'll get taken care of. Now over here. We do have some stuff that I'd like to get rid of. Let's just try to get rid of some of this terrain. Okay, that's too much soil there. This is going to be a lot of soil that we need to remove over here. But overall, that's good progress. Now, I believe that this is going to have to remain, but that's okay. This I'm not okay with. This has got to go. Oh, it's happening like that because of the metro. Well, I guess we're going to have this really awkward bit. Okay. So that's going to be interesting. Well, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we are going to get this little bit left done here and maybe continue working on the prison island. And we're just waiting for the Institute of Social Sciences to level up, which it looks like it's not going to do this academic year. Anyway, you can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.